everyone, welcome back to Inside Access. I'm here with Mike McClelland and Jared Lintner. We're at Table Rock Lake for Stage 6 of the Bass Pro Tour, and you guys have both had a lot of success on this lake, won numerous tournaments. However, this week didn't pan out quite how I imagine you guys thought it would.
No, not in the least. I mean, I was really looking forward to it. I know Mike was. He's a really good friend of mine, and I've learned a lot about Table Rock over the years from him, just talking and listening to him, talk about how many fish he's catching and all this stuff. And I really expected to do a lot better. I know Mike did as well. And watching live, especially seeing how the guys are catching them, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not good.
That's the biggest thing about it. I mean, having the opportunity. I mean, Jared and I have actually fished here, during periods when there wasn't any off limits and stuff, and seeing how he approaches the lake and how I approach the lake are so different. But I've learned from him, and hopefully I've taught him a few things about Table Rock. But this week, to see what I saw in practice, to see what was going on, I'm like, Jared is absolutely going to blast him this week, and I'm trying to focus my attention to what I think I need to be doing in comparison to how Jared would fish this lake, and it bit us both for some reason. They caught him the way I was going to catch him and the way he was going to catch him, but for some reason him and I didn't catch him.
You make it sound like you're like really disappointed in me. I think we actually tied.
Yeah, I think we did.
Disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in myself. No, because on the live, watching Wheeler catch them on a buzz bait and guys frog them and flip them, and guys are catching them out like you like to fish. So I mean, it's kind of, this lake is so cool because it's kind of pick your poison. Whatever you want to fish, whatever you're comfortable in fishing, you can run around and find those patterns and capitalize on them. We just didn't do that.
Yeah. Did
you guys anticipate this week would be record-breaking for Major League Fishing? I mean, we had record after record being broken, and the record that was broken was only, had one-day record.
I definitely did. I mean, the lake is so fertile. It has so many fish in it that, I expected records to be broke. I thought the 100-pound mark would actually be made this week, and you never know. It may still be hit before the week's up. It's one of those situations where this lake, in comparison to Stage 5 at Smith, the average fish here is just bigger than that. The numbers here, I think, are just as overwhelming as Smith Lake has. So, I expected records to be broke. I just wanted to be one of the record breakers this week.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the smallmouth, which in the fall when I won here, I weighed in 14 smallmouth, which I've never even caught one prior to that. Mike told me that's coming on strong, and then all the spotted bass and the largemouth are coming back. It's amazing. Like any pocket in this lake, you go in there and you get bites. Anyone, doesn't matter which end of the lake it is.
And it's like Jared said. I mean, in practice, I spent a lot of my first half a day of practice fishing out, throwing a swim bait, throwing a jerk bait, things that I wanted to do, a topwater bait. And finally, about 11:30 or 12 o'clock, I'm like, I better go see what's on the bank. And to roll into these pockets and see how many fry were in the bushes, how many bass were up there that you just swimming around, garden fry, still bedding. I mean, it's just like mind-boggling that this lake has the thousands of bass in it that it truly does. I think I heard stats yesterday, 22 or 300 pounds of fish were caught in the knockout round yesterday. It was just unbelievable.
It was definitely a very crazy week on Table Rock, but knowing what you guys know now, do you wish you could hit the rewind button?
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, I absolutely would fish completely different. I would have picked an area, because any area of the lake is playing. I mean, when you look at where these guys, there's one little small section of the lake that doesn't seem to be as productive as the rest. But I would have picked an area of the lake, I would have mixed it up and done a lot of different things, and I would love to rewind it.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't have been so stubborn. I mean, I got onto the buzzbait and the frog deal and a little bit of flipping, and I just wanted to go. And looking back at it now, if I would have just picked a finesse worm up or something like that and fished the same stuff, there were so many fish in there that I fished over the top of them. And I wish I could travel back in time and restart.
Guys, for more information on Mike McClelland and Jared Lintner, just go to MajorLeagueFishing.com.